is that? Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God!
And if you found this recording, you have to share it, or it'll be after you too. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Found Footage Fridays. Hope you're having a great Friday. Hope it's even better now that you're listening to me, Mike and Serial. You may see that I am alone, and it is because we are doing another episode of Found Footage Fridays Take Two, and that is where I, Mike and Serial, get to talk about a movie that has been done in the past with Angel and one of her older co hosts that I wish I could have been a part of. And today's episode, we are doing a take two of Frogman. And the reason why is because Frogman Returns is making its festival run right now. I believe it's already been in a festival in the Midwest, but it is also going to be at the Unnamed Footage Festival 9, which is in the end of March. So I'm super excited for that one to be coming out, and I'm hoping I get to be able to see it. We'll see. But that is why we are rehashing Frogman. And Frogman basically is about Dallas when he was a child. He caught footage of the elusive Loveland's Frogman. Loveland, Ohio, they have a cryptid known as Frogman, and he captured it on video. And then, as an aspiring filmmaker, when he got older, he's kind of having a rough time. And this YouTuber comes out and basically trashes him. And it kind of seems like nobody believes that that footage is real. So it really gets to Dallas, and he decides he is gonna pick up his camera again, get his two friends involved. He's gonna go back to Loveland, Ohio, and he's gonna get irrefutable proof that Frogman exists. So let's get into it. Spoiler free thoughts. Spoiler free thoughts is I love Frogman. Frogman fucks. We all know the phrase, we all love it, we all know it, and we know it to be true. Uh, Frogman is such a fun found footage film. It's such a fun cryptid film. Uh, and for me, this is a movie that I will always put on my list for introduction to found footage for people who have not really found their love for the subgenre that we happen to love. Um, People think because the Blair Witch Project and Paranormal Activity are the classics, they're so well known that obviously that's what you start beginners with. And I wouldn't. I think they stick to the found footage formula of very, very slow, then a lot happens, then it's over. And while this follows the formula a bit, I found it way more entertaining. I think it is outlandish in the best way possible. And I think the characters are so captivating that you can make it through the first quarter of a movie that doesn't really have a lot going on except for backstory, exposition, and whatnot. It can get you through it. Um, I also just really love the creature design in this movie. I love the effects. I love a little bit of that analog horror that it gives you. Uh, I love where it goes into because there's a few subgenres that this can really touch into outside of found footage and cryptid, which are the obvious. And I'll get into that in spoiler thoughts. But this takes you on a fun journey, and honestly, you may not always see where it's going to go. And with that being said, if you go back to the original video, which you should, I believe Angel and Steve both gave this movie a solid 8 out of 10 tapes. And I am also going to give this, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 tapes because I really enjoy it that much. It is highly rewatchable for me, which is what, if you've watched this series, you know that I say it is hard for found footage to be rewatchable, and I definitely think this is that. So now let's get into some spoilers. And honestly, the main spoilers, the main takeaway is the other subgenre of cult fandom. And there is a Frogman cult in this movie. It is took me on a journey that I wasn't expecting when they finally get to where they need to get to. Um, I Again, I use the word outlandish, and it is when Frogman comes out, he has a little wizard wand. So he is a cryptid wizard, and he is out. He's a menace. He is an absolute menace. And I just really enjoyed that there were people who do believe in cryptids, who do believe in Frogman, but they are dedicated to him. They are fascinated and they are the cult of Frogman. And it gets a little weird because then there's some like reproduction rituals going on. There's women getting pregnant by Frogman. So it also makes me think that there are multiple Frogman, uh, not just one cryptid. I think there's multiple because in this movie, one of the characters, Scott, also seems to be turning into a Frogman. And the practical effects are gnarly because it is gross. There is the sliminess, there's the deterioration of skin. I really enjoyed that. And again, like I said, the creature design was awesome. Uh, I like Dallas as a character, even though he is annoying and he's flawed, but he seems like a real developed character in the sense that from the beginning he was fascinated and he caught Frogman, and then he had the proof and yet no one still believed him. They kept trying to debunk it. And in this movie, he gets more footage and it's still not uh some people, because they say it in the little captions, that people still try to dispute it. But he went through a lot. So did the girl that he loves. And R.I.P. Scott. Spoiler. We're in the spoiler section. Scott didn't make it. Uh, but Dallas does make it through, and so does, I believe her name's Amy. Did forget her name for right now. But they make it through, but they stop talking to each other. And then Dallas ends up getting his fame with the documentary of Frogman. Uh, and then in the post credits, there is a teaser for a sequel. And obviously, we are getting one. Frogman Returns. Uh, and I'm excited to see that one. But I'm also excited to see if Anthony Cousins, the director of this movie, which I forgot to mention at the beginning, but Anthony Cousins has such a fun vision and he did cryptids really well. Obviously, cryptids are a big part of found footage from Bigfoot, Mothman, Chupacabra, etc. I think Frogman is so well done, especially because I didn't know a lot about that before the movie came out, and I feel like I now know a lot of the lore behind Frogman. So I'm excited to see what he does with Frogman Returns, and I'm excited to see if he has any ideas to venture out even further with either more cryptids or a Frogman universe. I would love to see Frogman versus the Ohio Grassmen. Some more cryptids versus would be amazing. Like a Freddy versus Jason, but Frogman versus another cryptid. Give me some Mothman. Like I said, Ohio Grassmen. I'm into it. But y'all, if you haven't already seen the first Frogman, make sure to watch it. It is such a good time. It is such a solid found footage film. If you have the chance to watch Frogman Returns in the festivals, please let me know in the comments what you thought about it because I'm excited to see it. And if you have any other cryptid movies that you think we should cover that we haven't covered on this show, put them in the comments. We want to hear from you. But thank you for listening to this Take Two on Frogman. I'm Mike and Serial. You can find me on my socials, Mike and Serial. It's that cereal like the killer, not the box. And make sure that you're following Voices from the Mausoleum on Instagram as well. So have a great Friday. We'll see you all next week.